Hello everyone, my name is Nishant Saxena. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are diving into one of the biggest tech meltdowns of the year. A massive outage that hit Microsoft's cloud service on Friday, July 19th, and sent back shockwaves across the globe. If you were caught in the chaos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you missed it, don't worry, I'm here to cover it all up for you. So let's set the scene. Late Thursday, users in the central US started experiencing issues with Microsoft Azure services and the Microsoft 365 suite of apps. These issues quickly snowballed, and by Friday morning, people around the world were greeted with the dreaded blue screen of death, as you might have heard it, on their Windows machines. Imagine starting your workday with your computer telling you your PC ran into a problem and needs to restart. Not a great way to kick off your Friday, right? Or maybe it was, but well, a lot of public had to meet a lot of hardships on that day. The aviation industry especially. The aviation industry was one of the hardest hit. Airlines and airports from Europe to Asia to the Americans faced major disruptions. Flights were grounded in many countries. In India, for example, airlines like Indigo, Akasa Air, Air India Express and SpiceJet announced technical glitches that impacted services like booking, tickets and web check-in. Akasa Air even had to switch to manual check-in and boarding processes, urging passengers to arrive early at the airport. It was a total chaos. Imagine in 2024, your boarding passes were being issued handwritten. Well, for some people it might be a treasure to keep. But it wasn't just the airlines. Bank servers and businesses operating on Windows systems were also affected. The London Stock Exchange reported issues with the publication of news announcements, though fortunately the exchange itself continued running smoothly. Still, the disruption was widespread and significant. So what caused this massive outage? Microsoft quickly identified the culprit, a configuration change in their Azure backend workloads. This change disrupted the interaction between storage and compute resources, rendering many Microsoft 365 apps unusable. But it's not the whole story. Let's bring the main player, the most valued player of this chaos, CrowdStrike, a cybersecurity company known for its Falcon product. Reports suggest that a software update from CrowdStrike went awry, blocking Windows devices and triggering the infamous blue screen of death. The Sydney Morning Herald reported that the fault lay in the Falcon sensor, a component used to gather security data. This faulty update had a major impact on Microsoft systems worldwide, with an estimated 8.5 million devices affected. In response, both Microsoft and CrowdStrike scrambled to mitigate the damage. Microsoft worked on rerouting the impacted traffic to alternate systems to alleviate the outage's impact. They announced on their Microsoft 365 status handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, that they were observing a positive trend in service availability due to this redirecting. Meanwhile, CrowdStrike issued a workaround to address the issue while they developed a permanent fix. Hours after the outage, services slowly began coming back online. US-based Frontier Airlines, for instance, posted on Twitter that their operations were gradually normalizing and the ground stop has been lifted. Other businesses also started to recover, but it was clear that the outage had caused significant disruption. This incident really highlights the interconnectedness of our technology ecosystem and the dependency on two companies, CrowdStrike and Microsoft. A bug in a single product from one company, CrowdStrike, can have widespread repercussions for another, Microsoft, and its vast user base. It's a reminder of just how fragile our digital infrastructure can be and the potential impact of software updates gone wrong. Just imagine if Google Maps stopped working for a few minutes, you would be stranded on the roads, not knowing how to go, where to go. Companies like Ola, Uber would come to a standstill till it is gotten back. That is the kind of dependency that we have on these few companies. Just imagine if top 5 companies, there was a lot of talk about US economy coming down and US not being a superpower anymore. But just imagine, even if top 5 companies in the US, if they stop working for a few minutes, what would happen to the world? I don't think so we will anymore be in digital era if that happens. They do have a lot of digital authority and power over us. Anyway, what do you think about this massive outage? Were you affected by it? And what do you think about it? Let me know your thoughts and experiences in the comments. And if you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like and share this video. And also don't forget to subscribe the account. For such deep dives into the biggest stories shaking our digital world, keep coming back to this channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Have a nice day.